Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And gentlemen, thank you for being here, and thank you for your service to the country. General Austin, I know you're from Thomasville. That's part of my district, and happy to have you in the district. Anytime you're down there, let me know. And General Spencer, Robins Air Force Base is the largest industrial complex in Georgia, the largest employer in my district. So I've opposed sequestration from the start. I understand that we have to have some reductions in total spending, and certainly I think that you gentlemen are better equipped to provide for where those cuts should come than members of Congress, and certainly the way sequestration would implement those cuts and tying your hands. I think it's probably the least efficient thing we could have done. But the world's a more dangerous place today is one of my other concerns with sequestration. We've seen this with the embassy attacks in other places. And General, I know that some Marines have been denied access to even get in to provide additional protection for our embassies in some parts of the world. I think that's something we've got to review as well. But I want to go, if I could, to Secretary Hale, and to your comments. You said that you would consider whether or not Congress should pass another law before you made that recommendation. And in your statement, you testify, your written statement says, very much hope that Congress will pass a deficit reduction plan that the President can sign and that avoids sequestration. Let's just set the record straight here. This Congress, the House of Representatives in this Congress, has passed 5 different measures to avoid sequestration. And the President and the Senate, neither one of them have shown any leadership and given us any indication of what they will sign. All they say is they won't sign what we've passed. It's time for the United States Senate to pass a piece of legislation that deals with sequestration. And quite honestly, it's time for the President to show some leadership on this issue as well. And I guess, Mr. Hale, can you tell us what the President's proposal is that he would actually sign, going back to your written testimony?
Well, Mr. Scott, the administration has made 2 proposals, one last October to the Joint Select Committee on Deficit Reduction, and then one in the President's budget. I think that he would sign either of those. Both of them are balanced deficit reduction.
Can I remind you that the President didn't get a single vote from a Democrat or a Republican on his budget? That's how fiscally out of balance his proposal was. With that, he didn't get a vote in the Senate, a single vote in the Senate on his budget. So I apologize for interrupting, but is it realistic for the President to hold to a plan that of 535 potential votes did not get a single vote from a member of either party, and he wants to hold to that plan? Is that leadership?
The administration also said in the Sequestration Transparency Act that they would work with the Congress to find a way to solve sequestration. So I have to take them at their word that he'd be willing to do that.
Mr. Hale, with all due respect, that's just words. This Congress has passed 5, the House, I should say, I apologize, let's not confuse the do-nothing Senate with the House. We have passed 5 measures to avert the potential devastation of sequestration on national security. What is the President's plan other than a budget that got 0 of a potential 535 votes?
Mr. Scott, I'm the Comptroller of the Department of Defense. I know what he's proposed.
Will the gentleman yield? I'm sorry, you've asked.